Hey guys, welcome to the top 5 demigods in all of Dokkan Battle. We finally got all 5 out, and just before I start the video, I want to say I won't be including Merge and Masu and the Intelligent Trunks in this list because they aren't technically demigods, they're pseudo demigods, which is just a little bit different, but the difference is that they both have leader seals that is viable and actually should be used. Watch my best heroes and villains team videos as their leaders for their respective team. But without any further ado, let's get to the video. Alrighty guys, so for number 5, we're starting off with the Tech Golden Frieza. He is the worst one because of his passive, but we'll get that in a little second. His super attack does immense damage and greatly lowers defense, so he's a nice wall breaker. His passive skill, which is what they're all going to be really known for, is damage received minus 70% and attack plus 70%. Alright, so that first part is really good, but then this is what kills it. And HP is 50% or above. So on a Gotenks team where you're just going to be mauling through them, doing a ton of damage, you're going to be taking some hits in return, so that 50% HP restriction is awful for that team. The funny thing about him, if he wasn't tech, say if he was intelligent on a Della Buhan team that's constantly healing, with all that already has Janemba, and they have all those great stunners like Turlets and General Blue, this card would probably be the best demigod in the whole game, because he'd be able to keep that passive up for almost any scenario, because that team just regens health so easily, especially if you could have Janemba on that team as well. You'd have 2 blockers every turn. You'd be taking so little damage, but unfortunately he's a tech type, so if you grow some brains, Frieza, and be intelligent, well then maybe you could be the best, but instead you're the worst, so get out of here. His links, he has Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle Revival are his main links. He has a few God links too, but none that are very used a lot. I believe he would link up with the Text Orb Changer Nuker Leader Goku with some of those links, but both those aren't known for hitting hard. They're utility units. Frieza will hit a little harder because of course he does have the immense damage and attack plus 70% for his passive, but he doesn't hit as hard as number 4 on the list. Jet Black Threat Goku Black, the physical demigod. His super attack's pretty cool. It's a black power ball which does another immense damage and greatly lower attack and defense. And his passive is attack plus 3,000 per key orb absorbed. So he's probably, well, he does have the highest potential damage of all these cards. The reason I have him number 4, because the 3,000 per key orb absorb, you're gonna have to get a lot of key from him to get stronger. It doesn't take a lot, but I still gotta vote for consistency over it. Unlike Golden Frieza, a lot of these are questionable and you can argue with them. If you do have arguments, please say in the comment section down below where you think this should go. But his link skills are really nice. He has Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Nightmare, Fear and Faith headlining his links, and also Kamehameha for a little extra damage. He has a little better super attack than Frieza, and his passive, you have to get a lot of orbs, but can be very deadly. But number 3 is a lot like him, but just a lot more consistent as a hitter, and that would be my boy Perfect Cell. Now, he's cool because his super attacks, you only need 10 key for it, and if you try to do like a hybrid shocking, so if you want to throw Cell on over a Flash team, it's easier to manage because you only need the 10 key. So you can have Gogeta and Cell together, even though their links won't be, well, I don't think they share any links. They'll have Fierce Battle, yeah, whoop-de-doo, but no key links, I don't believe, between those two. But you can run them by each other because you only need the 10 key. 11 key, if you use it right, is attack, and these all increase attack and defense of Cell, so it gives them a nice buff there, and I believe that does stack. But in these events where you have all these different forms and you kill them fast enough anyways, you don't really see that boost like back in the day when you used Kaioken Goku to beat Brawly. And his passive is attack plus 100% at the start of turn, so one of the best passives in the game for the pure damage. Goku Black can potentially hit harder, doesn't take too much for him to do it. These cards are really close. I was going back and forth on them on my list, but I think at the end of the day, Cell edges them out just of pure consistency, and only needing the tanky for a super. And he has a little bit better leader or link skills. Shocking speed is progressively getting better than prepared for battle, especially with all these god units having that as their main link. Besides for Go tanks, he has Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, and Nightmare, all great links there. So that is perfect Cell. Maybe not as perfect, buddy. That's why you're number 3. But number 2 is a little bit more perfect. And a guy that Cell beat his ass. It's my boy, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Finally got his int. He's the newest one, and he does not disappoint. Super attack, another immense damage to the enemy, and raise attack for 3 turns. So a lot like the Fizz Gohan and all those different cards that do that. His passive skill, he could be tweaked a little bit, and I could put him in the number 1 spot. His attack plus 100%, just like Cell. And this is the part, if they tweak this part to everybody, I'd put him at number 1. It's extreme types attack and defense minus 20%. So that's a really nice debuff to have when he's out there, probably every other turn. So I doubt you would really want him in the 3rd slot. And if that was for everybody, that'd be crazy. But the way it is, it's only for villains. So for half the time, I guess he'd be at the number 1 spot. But nevertheless, here he is for a reason. And that's because it's not as consistent as number 1 guy, which as y'all all know, there's only 5 options, there's 1 left. But his link skills, he has Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and some Vegeta links. Another reason the number 1 spot is he has better links, but this Vegeta is very, very good. Intelligence. If he was swapped with Tech Vegeta, I wonder how much better that would be, because he would be very good on a Tech team if he was the Tech Demi-God instead. But now moving over to number 1, of course, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Goku, my man. Super attack does immense damage while you only sacrifice 5% health. You don't notice that at all, especially with the orb systems where you're healing all the time. So his super attack is extremely strong, especially with his passive, with attack plus 20,000 defense plus 10,000 for 10 turns from the start of the turn. You rarely see that passive run out. Rarely is that day where you see that passive come out. It's just where, since you can pretty much just say he'll always have 20,000 and 10,000 buff, which makes him a better tank and attacker than Vegeta, which is why I have him at number 1. And another reason, he has easily the best links in the game and over Demi-Gods in general, where he has Over in a Flash, Shocking Speed, and Prepared for Battle are his main links, and of course, Fierce Battle and Kamehameha. So there we have it. Did I miss any? Well, did I flip-flop any of these cards? Give me your top 5 list in the description down below. And next, I'll be working on the top 7 leaders in all of Dokkan Battle, since we have 7 out. I might wait for the Rainbow God, even though I think that'd be just shooing for the number 1 spot. But if that does come out for the 2-year anniversary, I will include him in the list, because why not? But without any further ado, we'll see you guys in the next JDOZ video. See ya.